Okay, here we go.
Welcome back.
Let's go. I've been doing that a ton lately. I think it's because my hair is long. But like with students, like we'll be when we were at Cedar Point or like we'll be in the internship or whatever. And students are like, yo, Seth, can we do this? Or like, oh, this is so much fun. Or like, oh, this day is amazing. I'll be like, nah. It's been freaking awesome.
That's so funny.
Yeah, it's really enjoyable.
That's hilarious.
I'm definitely about to do it a ton at camp.
I'm sure. Put that in the documentary.
Come on.
Well, we're back for episode 2 of season 2. Grown Up Kids.
Let's go.
And
S2E2.
I always say EP, but like EP.
Yeah. I just
or
always,
epi.
whenever I'm Googling something and it's like, I want to know the cast list from a certain episode of a season of a show, I'll type in like white collar S4E6 and then it'll come right up.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, S2E2.
But anyway, S2E2, speaking of looking up cast lists and things like that, movies.
True.
Our episode is things that you don't really see happen in movies.
Yeah.
Or just don't see in movies.
I feel
or
like
shows, I guess.
I hope my list isn't lame. I just tried to think of like, what do I do in normal life or whatever that like I don't ever see in movies or shows.
No, same. But song of the week first. What's your song of the week?
All right, my song of the week. I've been bumping this song, dude. Absolutely bumping this song. And it's not clean. I'm just going to throw it out there. But it's hilarious. It's called Ray-Bans with a Z. Ray-Bans by B.O.B.
Nice.
I love B.O.B. He's one of my all-time favorite rappers.
He's good. Magic and what's the
Airplanes.
Beautiful, lovelier than you.
Yeah, Created a Monster.
Yeah.
So Good. Strange Clouds.
Anyways.
Ugh. Man.
Very nice. Okay. My song of the week is Supersonic Rocket Ship by the Kinks.
Oh, cool.
You've probably heard it.
Yeah. This sounds familiar. It does sound familiar.
Definitely heard it. That's probably been in like a movie or something.
Supersonic Rocket Ship.
Let me take you on a little trip, my supersonic dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. That's a great song.
It is.
It's definitely in movies and shows and stuff. Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Nice.
I
love that.
Okay,
all right.
What's the first thing that you don't see in a movie?
Okay, this one is like my most serious one. So,
okay.
Yeah. But what you really don't see in movies or TV shows a lot is like when there's some type of conflict between two people, especially like strangers or enemies, right? But there's some type of conflict between two people. You often don't see people just getting to a point where they resolve it and they forgive each other and then they just walk away and there's like peace.
That's very true.
Like it usually there's some level of either a fight breaking out or just someone like leaving and being offended and basically being like, I'm done with that person, And I get it because I think some of the things on this list, like that I came up with anyways, you wouldn't see it because it'd be boring to watch. Boring, But like, it's still on the list. Right?
That is true. It's like not very often that you see somebody like really reconcile.
Yeah.
In an authentic way.
Yeah. And it's because from a movie perspective, where's the fun in that? But yeah, it's more dramatic.
True.
Yep.
Mine, which is the reason why we thought of this originally, because I had this thought one day in the car. So you never see in a movie, not that I can think of, somebody genuinely like cry laughing for an extended period of time the way that like when something strikes us as so funny and we're like in tears laughing and it's like you can't catch your breath. You can't move on for like 15 minutes because it's so funny.
Yeah.
You never see that happen in a movie.
No, you're right about that.
And I get it because it's like, it wouldn't be that funny to watch somebody for 10 minutes straight just laughing. But at the same time, It could.
Laughing makes you laugh. I
Right.
almost wanna watch a movie or a show that just dares to do that in, like, an episode or whatever
I feel
and
like the
just
most
see
I've
what
seen it
happens.
is in The
The
Office
Office, yeah.
with Michael.
Yeah, like, "It looks like a 3-year-old monkey."
Yeah.
Yeah.
On a
On a
farm.
farm.
Yeah, and he's, like,
Yeah.
literally in tears, but that clip
Yeah.
is, like, 20 seconds.
Yeah, it's not long.
Max, maybe
Yeah.
not even.
And I will say when I watch it, I literally can't help myself but start cracking up laughing every single time. It is so funny.
Yeah, it
When
is, and that's
he's
my
cracking
point is,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
why isn't there more of that?
I
Because I
know.
feel like that would be pretty enjoyable.
Is it a movie making, filmmaking faux pas to just leave tons of laughter in there? I don't know, but
Maybe I'll do it one day when I
yeah,
make a movie.
let's go. Do you wanna go again or you want me to go?
Go.
Alright. Okay. This one just I was thinking about, like, with my kids and just things that I experience. You don't often see real conversations happen between small kids and parents. Like, and when I say real conversations, like you see interactions between small kids and parents in movies and shows all the time. Like, hey, like, can I go play with my friends? Yeah, sure. Be safe. Can I have like can we eat this for a snack? Can we go here? Whatever. Like you see that kind of stuff all the time.
Mhm.
But like a real conversation, sitting down and like having a full blown conversation between a kid that's like 6 or less with a parent almost never happens.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of silly because some of those conversations are some of the most entertaining moments of my life, actually.
Right.
It's probably just difficult to find actors or actresses that are that age. That being said, if my own child can do it all the time, I know there's actors and actresses
Yeah,
that age
right.
that can do it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I
Yeah.
just think it's kind of one of those funny things. It's like it almost paints this picture of like interactions with 5 and 6-year-olds and 4-year-olds and whatnot are like these quick, let me ask a question and then I'll go either behave or misbehave. But like I have real conversations with them all the time.
Right. Yeah.
Like that's not how it is.
Yeah.
So
My next one is you never see someone, like, stub their toe or, like, hit their funny bone or something like that in, like, a normal way, like, the way you would normally react.
yeah.
Because, like, when I do, I'm like, "Mother freaker," like, "Ow." And usually I, like it's like when you see it in a movie, it's like they grab their foot and they, like, hop up and down for, like, 2 seconds,
Mm-hmm.
and then they move on, and it's like it's more of, like, a physical comedy
Mm-hmm.
type
Mm-hmm.
thing.
Yep. It's
And
because
that's
they're
the
not
only
actually stubbing
reason
their toe.
right,
Yeah.
because you're not actually gonna react like that because you didn't actually stub your toe.
Yeah.
You never see somebody get, like, a normal day-to-day injury, like, "Oh, I got a paper cut," like or just, like, stuff like that,
Fair
you know what I'm
enough.
saying?
Yeah. No, I would agree. I think, yeah, because the way that I react when I stub my toe, especially if there's nobody around, I'd,
Yeah, no, I
no,
get mad. Or, like,
it's not what others would consider holy,
once again, I was just gonna say, like, you never really see
but I
anybody,
would say
like
it's fine.
I was gonna say you never really see anybody, like, bite their tongue or, like, bite their lip or whatever. Once again, The Office has that scene with Jim doing it. Yeah. So, like, The Office is, like, the only realistic thing. It's like they kind of defy all the odds with this list, but everything else I can think of
Yeah.
is not like that. And also, the style of The Office is a documentary.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. What's up? How's it going? Did you see him?
the face.
I never seen him do anything that girly in my life. That was great. Being goofy. Yeah. Yeah. Well. All right. Cool. All right. My next one. Wait, is it my turn?
Mhm.
Yeah. My next one was okay. This is a real thing for me. My whole life, dishes come out of the dishwasher dirty sometimes, and you got to put them back in the dishwasher, or you got to just hand wash them at that point, or whatever. Or what I do, and my wife thinks I'm crazy, is I completely rinse the dishes super intensely before they go in the dishwasher so that they're already like mostly rinsed and clean. Like they just need to be soaped now. I never see people do that in movies or TV shows. What do? They take them directly out of the sink and what do? They stick them in the dishwasher. You don't even see people doing dishes that much.
Yeah, not very often.
But you don't see them going the extra mile to making sure that them things are clean.
Yeah.
you know?
That's true.
It's just like, oh, this is on camera to be this mundane task
So they're
that,
just
like,
kinda like
someone's doing. Yeah, it's like, you're not actually cleaning that dish whatsoever.
yeah.
Like, get out of here.
Yeah.
It's more intense than that.
That is true, but
And now
also
you're eating
probably, like,
on dirty dishes. Congratulations.
part of it too is probably, like, the, like, dirtiness is probably also fake. So it's like
True.
they're not actually, like, dirty.
Yeah. I mean, everything on this list is flawed because you'd never want to see it in a TV show or a movie, really. But except for some things, I guess.
True, yeah.
But it's just one of those things like, dog, your dishes are dirty and I know it.
Yeah. Them things ain't coming out clean.
Nope, they're not clean. I know it.
I know it. Mine was someone going to the bathroom for an extended period of time.
I
Because, like,
know nothing about that.
you, Caden, different people I
Caden
know.
does it too?
Yeah.
Nice. Let's go.
No,
It's a guy thing.
it's not. It's disheartening.
Oh gosh.
But I'm just kidding.
Oh goodness.
But you never see people like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And then they're gone from the movie or the show for 20 minutes or 30 minutes.
I mean, that would be realistic, and I feel like that would actually be kind of funny. Like if someone in the beginning of
They
an
just like
episode
come
of The
back.
Office like said, I gotta go to the bathroom, I gotta go poop, or I gotta go number 2 or whatever, and then they come back right before the credits of the episode. I think that would be so realistic and be
Miss, like,
hilarious.
all the circumstances.
Yeah,
of the,
yeah.
It
And
would be.
I think it'd be funny if a recurring character. Sorry to say this, but the easiest character on The Office for this to have been a thing would have been Kevin Malone. But just because like he's kind of always like
I have
silly,
to go to the bathroom.
like silly jokes about the bathroom or whatever.
Well, he has that whole montage where he says that.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it would have been really easy to do with that character where like multiple times throughout The Office, and I know in a way it would have taken away from whatever interactions, but maybe in the episodes where he's like scarcely used or just not even used very much
Yeah.
dialogue wise and he's
Yeah.
just playing the background, they could have done that and it would have been hilarious.
Yeah, right.
And it would have built up this thing of like, oh, he's always pooping and missing everything.
Yeah. That is kind of true.
I think it'd be funny.
Yeah.
That's a really good one. That's a really good one. I said sweeping the floor. No one's ever sweeping the floor. I sweep my floors all the freaking time. There's always crumbs and crap on the floor, and I hate walking around my house with crap on the floor, and no one's ever sweeping.
I do feel like sometimes you see people sweeping, but it's not like they're actually sweeping.
I can't think
They're
of any
just
time where I
holding the
see
broom and
anybody
going back
sweeping.
and forth.
What do you watch where people are sweeping?
I don't know. I feel like if they're like working in like a kitchen or something.
I just never see anybody sweeping in movies or TV shows. Now I'm gonna be on the lookout.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. What's your next one?
Oh, brushing their teeth longer than like 20 seconds.
Ah, man, you're so right about that.
It's always like a da 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 da, and then they hang the toothbrush in their mouth, and they have dialogue,
Wow, this is so true.
and then they go to the sink and they spit it out, and they like bring their head back up and they put their toothbrush away, and it's like
Also, when
were
people
brushing your
don't
teeth.
rinse the toothbrush after they brushed
Yeah.
and they just stick it in the thing. Anyway, sorry.
That's crazy.
Ew.
But
Ugh.
yeah, no one in movies brushes their teeth for longer than like 20 seconds.
No, you're so right. Your dental hygiene is in the tubes.
You just like see them in the background of like there's the one character talking and the other person's like walking back and forth in the background with their doing their bathroom stuff, and it always takes them like 0.2 seconds.
Mm.
And that's just not
They
realistic.
just want you to have the illusion of it being realistic without it being actually realistic.
No. And they're always wearing like really nice pajamas to bed.
Mm-hmm.
So few people wear those pajamas to bed.
Yeah, you're right. I have something about pajamas in
Oh.
my mind. That's so interesting that you brought that up. It's not the exact same, but it's similar.
What is yours?
Well, it would be, I'd have to go out of order. It's fine. I didn't put these in order. I said that you never see people wearing their pajamas at 5:30, 6 o'clock the way that everybody does. And I'm not saying like everybody every day, but like the majority of people, like let's say you come home from like work or school or whatever, like you're usually changing into something more
that's
comfortable.
so true.
And that's usually what you wear to bed because it's like your pajamas, even if it's not like a set or whatever.
I
But,
do
like,
change into my
Like a
pajamas.
lot of people change into their pajamas pretty early in the day unless they got something else going on that night. But when you're just coming home and like you're eating dinner together, whatever, most people sit down at the dinner table and they're wearing their pajamas. And to me,
I
we
think
never
there's a
see that
difference
in
between
movies.
which this might be more just for a girl. There's a difference between pajamas and cozy clothes.
I don't
Like,
know.
I come home and I put on, like, comfortable clothes, but then I do have different a different, like, t-shirt and shorts that I then wear to bed.
I just know people that the moment they come home from work, I know people that do this, not necessarily me or Kiana so consistently or whatever, but I know people that come home from work, the first thing they do is they go shower every single day.
I
First
don't
thing
do
they do is
that.
shower. And I'm not saying that that's, but like, you don't see that. You don't see people come home from work and immediately head up to a shower in the bathroom or
You know
whatever.
what's
Like,
another thing that people do
they
in
don't
movies
change right away.
all the time? This is something that is in movies, but I don't think we do normally, is like they go into the bathroom, they start the shower water, and then they, like, walk out and, like, are doing other things
Yep.
and come back in and then go take a shower, and it's like, usually you only need to start it, like, 5, 10 seconds before you're
Literally
getting
10
in.
seconds before it turns hot.
Nobody's putting it on 2, 5, 10 minutes before they go take a shower.
I agree.
But the people in the movies are.
Waste of hot water.
No, yeah, for
Waste
real.
of hot water. And I need to get one of those tankless hot water things so you never run out of hot water in my next house. Gotta do
I
it.
didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, no, they're crazy. Tankless, limitless hot water. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like water heaters that instead of them just storing like X gallons of hot water in there, it's like never ending, never run out hot water.
You know, that's another
Pretty
thing that
sick.
you never see in a movie?
What?
Someone using an extension cord.
Whoa. That was good. You just
Because,
came up with
like,
that?
yeah, I just had that thought because, like,
Wow.
obviously someone's creating the set and they're creating the set to, like, look good, so they're not gonna, like, purposefully leave out an extension cord. But, like, I use
Yep.
extension cords all the time.
Yep. That's true. That's really true. Great
The
point.
people don't in the movies.
You know what else I never see? I never see groups of friends or family members standing around talking about where to go out to eat.
Oh my gosh, it would be so boring.
It would be so boring, but it's
But
also
it
kind of
happens, like
funny because you
yeah, it
end up talking
does.
about a bunch of different things that have
Yeah.
nothing to do with where you're going out to eat.
But
and
it
it's
does
super
happen,
entertaining.
like, all the time.
All the time. Here's another thing. Why is it that every time a group of friends or family orders pizza for dinner, they walk in with one pizza box? Dog, there's 6 people there.
Yeah.
8 people there, 10 people there. What, is everyone eating one piece? Is everyone eating half a piece?
At least Home Alone did it right, but
Correct. Like, it's happened or it's
yeah,
fine.
right,
But
right.
most of the time, they walk in with one pizza box.
Yeah, it doesn't really make any sense. Also,
Again,
something
the
weird
illusion of like, oh, we're eating dinner, we're eating pizza, but like, no, you're not.
yeah, unless you're a bunch of mice, like,
Right. Like, you have
what?
no appetite? What are we talking about
Yeah.
right now?
No, but another thing that they do in movies all the time that has always annoyed me, it's usually, like, not very well made movies, I will say, but it's like they're sitting at dinner having a conversation, right?
Yep.
And they're, like, answering questions or talking back and forth. Then it cuts to, like, let's say it's, like, a guy and a girl on a date. Cuts to them walking later. Not in the restaurant. They're, like, still maybe on the date, but they're having the same conversation. Like, they're still answering something that they were talking about here,
Ooh, good
and it's like,
point.
you're not still talking about that an
Right.
hour later. Like,
Right.
that doesn't make any sense that you just now be answering that question that you just asked when, like, your appetizer was
Good
arriving,
point.
and you've already paid and you're walking down the street.
Good point.
Like, unrealistic.
That is unrealistic.
It's just like you just happen to bring it up again at that moment, really? Like,
Yeah. And why are we only getting a montage of you talking about that conversation? Why can't we hear the other ones?
right.
All right. Yeah, I don't have anything else. The only other thing I wrote down is that you never see like a parent switching around car seats from one car to another car. But man, do I have to do that junk all the time. It's the worst.
That's funny.
It's like unclip the thing, take it inside, clean it. Oh boy. So that would be boring to watch. So I admit it shouldn't be in things. It's just like maybe show me like you're unclipping it and you're taking it out once in a while. Just make me feel like I'm not alone in this, you know? Okay, cool.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you also don't ever almost see a person in a movie, like, when they really need a haircut because their hair is always cut for the movie.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like you see somebody, like
True.
unless it's purposeful.
Unless it's like a very
It's not like
specific reason,
right.
like it's happening in the movie.
Yeah.
Like a part of the story, the
Right.
plot.
Yeah.
I would say another thing is like I feel like in movies and stuff, you see ambulances show up and they do their thing quite a bit.
Mhm.
You do, and you have, sure, but you rarely see a fire truck show up.
But they always show up with an ambulance, I feel like.
Correct. But what I'm saying is you
No, I'm
never, no,
saying, like, they do in real life, but you almost never see it in the movie.
right. No. And like fire trucks have EMTs like that will be in there, or like a lot of firefighters are EMTs themselves. Like,
Yeah, at least in Michigan.
right. I remember a time where a friend of mine, his mom, and I was over at their house, and his mom got tripped up by their dogs, and so she fell over. And when she fell over, she jacked up her shoulder like really bad. Like as she fell and hit the ground, bang, pain, like tons of pain. So we called 911. Fire truck showed up, not an ambulance, and the firemen went out there and like helped her up, got her good to go, loaded her, I'm pretty sure, in the fire truck and took her to the hospital.
Oh, wow.
Right. So anyways, you just never see like it seems like in real life that happens, but then in the movies it's always an ambulance for the medical emergencies, always 100% of the time. And then you rarely see a fire truck show up on the scene anyways. And then a lot of times with the fire trucks, all you see is the firemen leave the thing and then like run into the building. No one's ever getting the hoses out and going whoosh. Bro, where are the firemen from the cartoons when we were children in the movies and TV shows of today? Where are the guys grabbing the pails of water and getting in a line and passing it down and then onto the fire? Where is it? Where are the fires? Where are the fighters that are actually fighting the fire? Because to me, I see the fighters who are running into the fire. No problems there. I just only see one aspect of your job being done in movies and TV shows. So it's fine. Fight the fires. Show me you fighting the fires. Like it's rare. Too rare.
Yeah.
I want to see them fighting
That
the
is
fires.
rare. Oh, man.
Well, anyways,
Yeah.
this was fun.
Yeah. Short little epi.
Short episode. But
A little sprinkle for you to think about
yeah,
in your day.
if you think of anything else that you never see in movies or TV shows, and
Drop a comment.
whether or not you should see that or you definitely should not see that, you should drop a comment because yeah, we actually
It's
I
kind of
feel
hard
like
to think about them.
it is, but then once you think about one,
You're like,
it's
wait.
like heavy in your mind.
Yeah.
That's the firefighter one for me. I didn't write that down. Just
Yeah, there's a bunch I didn't
there.
write down that I
Yeah.
just thought of.
yeah.
But yeah. Anyway,
Anyway.
guess we'll see you guys next Sunday.
Anyway.